The acronym BRICS represents five major emerging economies: Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. These nations have emerged as a potent force in the global landscape, challenging the traditional dominance of Western powers. Their growing economic clout and political influence suggest a shift in the global balance of power. United by rapid economic growth and a desire for a greater voice in global affairs, BRICS nations have established institutions like the New Development Bank. Despite their diversity, BRICS nations have made significant progress in coordinating efforts on trade, climate change, and global governance. The rise of BRICS signifies a shift in the global balance of power, with these emerging economies playing an increasingly prominent role on the world stage. The BRICS nations are still a relatively new phenomenon, but they have already had a significant impact on the global order. Brazil, the largest economy in Latin America, boasts a diversified economy with strengths in agriculture, mining, and manufacturing. As a leading producer of commodities like soybeans, iron ore, and oil, Brazil plays a crucial role in global supply chains. However, Brazil faces challenges such as income inequality, political instability, and a reliance on commodity exports. Despite these challenges, Brazil remains a vital player in the global economy, with vast natural resources and a growing middle class. Brazil's success in addressing its domestic challenges will be crucial not only for its own development, but also for the future of BRICS. Russia, a vast country spanning 11 time zones, possesses immense natural resources, particularly in energy. As a leading producer and exporter of oil and natural gas, Russia exerts significant influence on global energy markets. Following its actions in Ukraine, Russia has faced severe economic sanctions from Western countries. In response, Russia has sought to reduce its reliance on the US dollar and the Western financial system, promoting the use of alternative currencies. Russia has also strengthened its ties with other BRICS nations, particularly China, deepening economic cooperation. Russia sees BRICS as a platform to challenge the dominance of the West and to promote a more multipolar world order. Despite uncertainties, Russia's vast natural resources and determination ensure it will remain a major player in global affairs. India, the world's largest democracy, has experienced remarkable economic growth in recent decades, driven by a burgeoning technology sector and a young and vibrant workforce. India's rise as a global IT powerhouse, coupled with its expanding manufacturing base, positions it as a key player in the global economy. However, India faces challenges such as poverty, inequality, and infrastructure deficits. India's economic rise has been accompanied by a more assertive foreign policy, strengthening ties with other Asian countries and the United States. India's vast population, entrepreneurial spirit, and democratic values make it a country with enormous potential. India's success in harnessing its demographic dividend and addressing domestic challenges will be crucial for its development and the future of the global order. China, the world's second-largest economy, has transformed from a poor agrarian society to a global manufacturing and technological powerhouse. China's Belt and Road Initiative highlights its ambition to reshape global trade and connectivity. However, China faces challenges such as an aging population, environmental degradation, and rising geopolitical tensions. China has been actively promoting the internationalization of its currency, the yuan, establishing currency swap agreements and encouraging its use in cross-border trade. China's growing power and influence have led to tensions with the United States and its allies, who view China as a strategic competitor. China's economic and geopolitical influence is set to continue to grow, but it also faces significant challenges. How China manages these challenges will have a profound impact on its own future and on the future of the world. South Africa, the southernmost country on the African continent, is a significant economic and political power in the region. Endowed with mineral resources and a diversified economy, South Africa serves as a gateway to the African continent. However, South Africa grapples with high unemployment, social inequality, and the legacy of its apartheid past. South Africa has been a vocal advocate for the interests of developing countries in global forums, championing the reform of global governance institutions. South Africa's membership in BRICS reflects its commitment to South-South cooperation and its desire to play a more prominent role in shaping the global order. South Africa's future trajectory will depend on its ability to address its domestic challenges and to harness its economic potential. The BRICS nations face a common challenge: how to reduce their reliance on the US dollar and create a more multipolar international monetary system. BRICS nations are exploring various strategies, including promoting the use of their own currencies in international trade and investment, establishing currency swap agreements, and creating new international payment systems. The establishment of the new development bank is a significant step towards creating an alternative to the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund. The BRICS nations have also established the Contingent Reserve Arrangement, a pool of foreign exchange reserves for liquidity support. The move away from the dollar is driven by concerns about the stability of the US economy and the desire for a more equitable international financial system. However, there are significant challenges to creating a new international monetary order, including building trust and coordinating actions among diverse countries. The outcome of this currency conundrum will have significant implications for the global economy. The rise of BRICS signifies the emergence of a more multipolar world order, with power shifting away from the West and towards the East and the South. This shift is leading to the formation of new alliances and partnerships as countries navigate this changing landscape. The BRICS nations are deepening their cooperation on a range of issues, including security, trade, and technology. They have called for a greater role for developing countries in international organizations such as the United Nations, the World Bank, and the International Monetary Fund. The rise of BRICS is also leading to increased competition and rivalry, particularly between the United States and China. The geopolitical implications of the rise of BRICS are complex and far-reaching, marking a new era of shifting power dynamics and increased competition. The future of BRICS is uncertain, but its potential is undeniable. The BRICS nations have the economic weight, political will, and demographic momentum to reshape the global order. However, they also face significant challenges, both internal and external. One key challenge is maintaining internal cohesion and unity among diverse nations with different interests and priorities. Another challenge is managing relations with the West, balancing engagement with asserting their own interests and values. The future of BRICS will also depend on how global economic challenges, such as climate change and inequality, are addressed. Despite these challenges, the BRICS nations have the potential to become a major force for good in the world. The world is watching to see if they can live up to their potential. The BRICS nations have emerged as significant players on the world stage, challenging the traditional dominance of Western powers. Their growing economic might and political influence signify a shift towards a more multipolar world order. While each BRICS nation possesses unique strengths and faces distinct challenges, their collective pursuit of a more equitable world has the potential to reshape the global order. Navigating internal differences while maintaining a united front will be crucial for their continued success. The relationship between BRICS and the West will be a defining factor in shaping the future global landscape. The rise of BRICS represents a fundamental shift in the global balance of power, with new centers of influence and new voices in global affairs. The coming decades will reveal the full extent of their impact on the global landscape.